TikTok, why are you disconnecting? Okay, we're back. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, TikTok. We're returning to normal. Yes, okay. TikTok live stream is loading on the other screen. Ah, there we go. Now I'm live on YouTube, also on that other screen. Good. Let me quickly adjust some more stuff. I really should have set this all up beforehand. Okay, there we go. There we go. So, we're back living, streaming again. Been a little bit, but we're back. So I'm quickly going to name this world. The sky is the limit. Because this is a mod pack, very specific mod pack with a more recent mod in here. Let's turn off shaders for now. Even though I mean it does look good with shaders here. Because it isn't that heavy mod pack, but we do have create simulated in here, which actually is the mod that also has create aeronautics. Yes, we're gonna be making a flying airship today. That's what we're gonna be making. So, if you give me one more moment. Christian, hello. Oh, Crystal, VR official, hello. Welcome to the live stream. There we go. Good. Hello, watcher. Always watching, aren't you? Alright, but first, to start this airship, let's build up a bit of an actual airship. For that, we're of course going to be using my favorite wood in the game, spruce. There's no better wood in the game, you can't change my mind on that. So, there we go. Let's start with the front of the ship. Like, something like that. Yeah, and then now we go up a bit more. And there we go. Okay, yeah, and then one more up going there. I think that's a good shape, good. And then we go pull this back all the way back. Actually, before we do anything, actually we're going to create simulators. We're gonna grab the honey glue and the contraption assembler. Where is it? Physics assembler. And attach that there. Let's glue all this up because then we already have it as a physics object, which will allow us to use it for the airship. And then we don't have to glue everything in the end. And actually, I'm going to replace this here with that. So. Because now we can go to the physics assembler, do that. And now this whole thing is one physics object. So if we grab the create physics staff, creative physics staff, we can just pick this up, have it floating in the air, which might actually help us during the building process. TikTok! Why did you disconnect again? No! No! Okay, should be back now? Is it back? Yeah, it's back now. Okay. Ah. Oh, it's very annoying when that happens. TikTok is sometimes very unstable when it comes to streaming. Hello, people, welcome to the stream. So, we're gonna be building the backup here a little bit. And now we'll bring these two sides together with a block going all the way like this. Bam. So that's the shape of the bottom of our ship. It's bad because my 4G is doing well. One moment. Back. We should be back. We should now have more stable internet, I hope. Because I do have my hotspot connected now. Um, yeah. I need to connect to the good Wi-Fi on this one as well. It's not showing up. Why is it not showing up? Unstable internet connection. What the fuck? Why? Why? Oh. Okay, I hope this is better in terms of internet connection. Because it's really annoying. And actually might be worse than it was before. So, yeah. Yeah, and actually go out like that, right back here. So, like that. Okay, I'm connected again. And let's reload this one. Oh. Yes, good. Okay, yeah. There we go. There we go. Okay. Hello, people. Welcome into the live stream. There we go. We're back. It's really annoying that TikTok keeps just stopping work, even though it should be working correctly. That's something I need to look into on my own. It's not something I can do anything about right now. So I have been noticing some internet connection issues in my room for the last week or so. So I need to talk to some people about that. But that will be fixed sooner than later. And if they aren't going to do anything about it, then they have a problem. Yes. Or at least I will make it a problem. Okay. Okay, yeah, shares are going off for now. So I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, yes. Uh-huh. That's... That's... Good, that lines up. Slap there. Oh yeah, this bit. Oh, I didn't have one there. Ah, true. There we go. So that now is all the same, mirrored to each side. Good. We pull this further back. And we pull this further back. Add these right here for detail. And actually we go back to here. We're gonna grab some spruce trapdoors. I'm going to use those for some detail on here. And actually also let's grab some spruce signs while we're at it and add those. It's gonna be annoying to place, but gonna look good. Like that. And let's continue this line of blocks. Put backwards. And then here, do that. And there we go. Good. Okay, yeah. Put this all the way back here. I do really dislike the fact that Axiom is not in this version of Minecraft, for this version of Minecraft, because this is a new version for mod pack and Axiom is for Fabric. So I do dislike the fact that I can't use Axiom, because that would speed up the building of this ship a lot. Though there is something similar I can do it here by just building one side and then using the create mods schematics. Yeah, I think I'll do that to copy it over. And that way we can easily copy the entire build over. I do not know, however, if it needs to be done as a fully assembled contraption. If I can copy that, if it is a fully assembled contraption like this. That is something worth testing, isn't it? Yes. Also, those fences are there just to get some light down here, because this is going to be pretty dark. Although it's not an area you're going to be going in often, this ship. Because it's the bowels of the ship. And actually we'll make it so that the ship goes one wider after this. Okay, 3, 2, 2. And actually then this one should be here instead. So we actually have a bit more space. And that just dropped. That's interesting. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's already, yeah, good. Okay, so we... Oh yeah, by the way, that's one of the... That's a neat thing about... a neat thing, it is one of the things about Create simulators. If you have a physics object and you break a block of that physics object in such a way that the rest of it isn't attached anymore, you get a different physics object. And you can actually throw them. See it go. Out into unloaded chunks. But like, this here is connected, but if I were to place like blocks on here, these two won't be connected to this one, like that. Okay. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Give me moments. I just gonna reset that. Huh. Now we pull this up. All. One more. There we go. Okay. Yeah, my internet is very unstable right now today, so that's not good. I will stay live though for the 30 minutes that I want to go live at least. So that's gonna be the top of the ship in terms of size. Nice. We'll finish off this side of the ship right now. Like so. Bam. Nice. Then we close off this bit. Get some slabs. Nice. And then we do the floor and then we try to copy it over to the other side. I think that's a good plan. So we are currently putting in the floor. And I'm actually going to grab some spruce planks for that. Okay, yeah, that's 3. Okay. Okay, what happens if I reconnect this one to the normal Wi-Fi? Because there's definitely something going on. Okay, we're back to normal Wi-Fi on my other laptop. So for this laptop it does seem to work nicely right now. Okay. There we go. Okay, yeah, it's reloaded now, good. We'll go that. That works. Okay, we're back. We're back. Back there. There we go. Also, why I'm doing the floor on that side, I don't have to do the floor on that side if I'm going to copy it over. I just have to do the floor on this side. Like this. And there we go. Okay. And then we're gonna go grab a schematic. Stuff. Okay, this does seem to work. That's good. But we'll see once I've copied it over. Okay, ship. Bam. Okay. Okay, data did transfer, nice. Going to mirror it. That's the wrong mirror. Because I want to mirror it like the other way around. Or do I need to rotate, mirror? There we go. And now we move it to the right position. Okay, X, one more there. And Z, one more there. Okay, is it correct? Yes. Print. Good. That means now that we have a full ship in here, we're going to make a ladder going down in here. Not a staircase, but a ladder. Why a ladder is just to save on space. Mainly. Which means it's more efficient. And over here we can then do a trapdoor, like that. So that means we have now come to the point where we should start planning also some of the aeronautic bits. So, let's grab a schematic. No. Blueprints. Contraption diagram. Here we go. There we go. This allows us to see the entire contraption. Okay. Gravity. Okay, the center of gravity is over there. Good. That means that where we're standing, it's currently not the center of gravity. Okay, now we're past it. Where is it exactly? Okay, so center of gravity is around here then. No. There? One more block. Yes, okay, this is the center of gravity. Good. That is currently our midpoint of the ship, and that's what the ship will be. We need to weigh. As. Okay, yeah. Okay. That means that we start with building the air balloon over here. Because that's, I think, a good place to start then. And like that. Oh, yeah, that doesn't work. Forgot for a moment that that doesn't work. There we go. And that should be one higher. Yeah. Or maybe even two. That doesn't work. I keep forgetting that I can't just place blocks in the sky. Bam. Yes. So now we also grab a create simulated a balloon, hot air envelope. And we place those on there. Copy that over to this side. Like so. And then we go up like that. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. One more there. Voila. Okay, that's gonna be the ring, but we'll be building forwards. Let's have a look at the center of mass. Center of mass is still in the same place. Good. Around the same place. Good. And drag force of 1.33 points. Yeah. Okay. We're going to build a similar weight holding structure over here. These structures are not needed, they're just here for being fancy and looking good. But I'm just adding it because of that. Okay. That's far. That's what I want to do, is go up a few blocks here. Like so. Go like that. And actually, ooh, that might be a little bit too high already. Yes, I think that's too high. Because if we do the same over here, Bam. Oh, that's funny. I didn't know these were bouncy. I did not know those were bouncy. That's nice. There we go. That's more like it. Actually remove those two because then we have a better looking. So what we now need to do, we need to build like a full arm balloon with this. Probably add a few more pillars going this way. And like build out the entire balloon. And with that, we would have like one part of the airship done. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right here is where one needs to be in terms of support pillars. So that's another support pillar done. Nice. And then so towards the end here is where the last one is going to be. So 3 support pillars. Let's have a look. Nice. The drag force is over there. Gravity is still in the middle here. Good. Okay. Let's build out more of this balloon, shall we? So we go 3 and then focus all the way back. Bam. 3 all the way back. Good. Now we need to fill this in. Which we can simply do like this. And actually we need to like that to add a little bit more shaping to it. This like that. Like so. Okay. Good. Well done. Let's just copy this by hand because that's faster. I think this now. Yes, I know about the unstable internet connections talk. I've been struggling with this entire stream. Yeah. Okay. Something wrong. Let's see. Okay, yeah. We're taking the hobbits to Isengard, Isengard, Isengard. Taking the hobbits to Isengard, God. Yeah, taking the hobbits to Isengard, to Isengard. Taking the hobbits to Isengard. I should probably get myself a sip of water because my voice is drying out. My mouth is drying out, and thus my voice is struggling. oh no, oh no, what have I done? Close, 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 all that. Oh, TikTok! Please tell me you're back online. Please tell me you're back online. We're back online, okay. It's just for moments, like quick seconds, that we are not online. That's annoying. Okay, here we go. There we go, and that is. Because that means we have it back and our airship fully constructed. Nice. Okay, let's have a look at the diagram again. Okay, the center of mass has moved now a little bit further back, 2 blocks further back by the looks of this. So center of mass is now here. Yes. Okay. That should not be a problem though once we build out the rest of the balloon on this side, which I think I'll just do like that, and then go up. So, wait, it needs to be a little bit higher then, because the 1 plus 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That should be the height. With this bit. Now we should be able to make it. Let's see. Yes, okay, good. And then we need to build this up. So like so. And actually I think, oh, we might end up with a very similar shape as the other side. That would be funny, wouldn't it? That would be funny, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay. So everything is free. And this way we have a different shape. So quickly assembling the rest of this airship. Well, yeah, this balloon is gonna be it's one of the hardest part of this airship. Building stuff because it requires a whole bunch of time to do. And actually, next live stream, next time I'm going to be playing aeronautics, I'm probably going to try and do it to survival and have an airship design ready to go. Probably have this airship design ready to go and just have to collect the blocks for it. But try and collect everything in survival. That was going to be fun. Although I do have a better design for an airship. No, not multiplayer, single player. Flight Worlds. It's this world, yes. I mean, it's not perfect, but it looks better. This airship looks better, in my opinion. So... Okay, oops. Okay, good. Yeah. And this is a fully functional airship. As you can see, we've got propellers going up. So if I were to... Also, that's a plane I tried to build, but I did something wrong with it, so it doesn't fly as nicely. This does fly though. Although it has a front-facing tilt. More than it should though. There we go. There we go. Like, this is a cool airship I've built. We're flying. I don't know what it's doing right now, and also why it's fully going down now. It shouldn't. I don't know why. Let's reverse that. Let's take control of this, and let's put it in reverse. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, okay, we're stuck. Oh, I know why. I know why. It might have something to do with a couple of netherite blocks at the front here. Yeah, I think so at least. Yeah. Also, it's a way bigger airship than I was building just now. That might help. There we go. So, this is my best airship design thus far. It's a bit noisy. There we go. But it does function pretty well. Okay, we're still going downwards that way. Why is that? Okay. What is happening down in here that is heavy? Is there something? Yes, of course there's more heavy stuff in here because there's more netherite in here. There we go. That takes care of the netherites. And we can squeeze through here, gets back up. And okay, something is still causing the ship to do something weird. So if I were to quickly deactivate the propellers, activate the burners, that will catch, because inside of here I can't show you guys in FreeCam because of how it works, but there are burners on there. And okay, let's try and see. Is it stuck right now? Is that why it isn't going up? No, it should not be stuck. Let's move it a little bit. There we go. Now we're going up. So yeah, this actually works pretty well. Although, this donut here, that's its turn radius. So, yeah. It is not a fast airship at all. It's like one you use for just as a quick flight base. So yeah. Anyways, let's get back to the other world. Sky's the limit and continue building our airship there. So, yeah. Go. And there we go. There we go. Good. Also, this is my first time making content with Create Aeronautics, even though a lot of content creators already have made videos on Create Aeronautics, which this mod is amazing. The attention to everything in this mod, it's amazing. So, I really can recommend this mod to anyone who would like to try it out. I do recommend, of course, having Create Mod also installed, because a lot of the stuff works with that. Basically everything you want to do with Create Aeronautics requires Create, because it's literally called Create Aeronautics. My brain is not braining, it's just mush at this point. So let's continue building this side. I'll probably try and copy it over to the other side so we can have it done. And then we can start setting up the contraptions itself, like the flight powering stuff. There we go. Let's actually have a look at the center of mass right now. Okay, we are moving the center of mass back a little bit. Good. So if we copy this over, that will be great. That probably means that the center of mass will be back where it belongs. In the middle of the ship. So, balloon 2. Where's the table? Oh, I have the table here. Balloon 2. Electric Boogaloo. First of all, we mirror. And then we rotate twice. Move it to this side. Move it forward. And then move it down one. Bam! Which means that the entire balloon is here now. And center of mass is back in the middle. Good. And however, we do still need to add in this detail over here, though it's a lot less over here than it's going to be in the back because of the shape. Okay, let's see if that affects the center of mass. Not much. Not much. If we need to, we can just add a slab, like add that to see. Yeah, it's back completely back in the middle again. Good. One of the things I will add though right now is some fences on the outside here. That way we can keep ourselves from falling off. It's not going to be fancy. It's just going to be quick and dirty when it comes to fences. So like that. Here we go. Bam. And that shouldn't affect the center of mass too much due to it being, yeah, symmetrical. Good. And then we'll start building up our control station. It's gonna be here. Okay, so gonna need some glass. I don't know, we're going to need a seat. We need a typewriter. Linked typewriter, which is a holy block for these airships. As well as linked. No, not linked. Redstone links. these two blocks are godsends for airships. Because it really helps with building them and controlling them. See, center of mass, gravity is still there, nice. Yeah, center of mass is over there. Oh, we're on the 1,000 kilograms, nice. Okay, step one of things that we should add, it's the burners for in the hot air balloon. So we've got a nice large setup here, which you can fill with burners. And we're going to fill as much as possible of the space on the bottom here, so that we have a very quick ascent, and we can also just ascend to a decent height. So that's gonna be a little bit of work. But I have said it before, I'll say it again. With me, it's go big or go home, and I do not go home. Yes. And this of course will weigh down the airship a lot more, but that will be compensated with the amount of burners here, I think. Once these are all on. It's gonna be nice and hot in this balloon, and we'll have a nice flight. So that's good. Okay, let's set up redstone link. Need a wrench. It needs to be in receiving mode. Oh, that doesn't copy over receiving mode. Oh no. Oh well. Let's place all of these in on the ground. Then flick them all to receiving mode. And then I'll show you guys what it looks like once these are all activated. Go. Oops. Did not mean to place one there. I mean, I don't have to place them everywhere, to be honest. I can skip these, I think. Yeah, because this one will power... Yeah, okay. I can skip a bunch. Good. That's actually good, because... Yeah, those will power these. Right, at least, I think. Let's grab a lever for now. Let's assess it with a lever. Now, of course, I do need to remember that once I activate this, only one thing is going to be active. That's one there. So... Oh, we're actually already going up. We are actually going up right now. Yeah, okay. Let's bring that back down, shall we? I did not know we would already be going up. Okay, solution to that though. Roll this off here. Oh, we're still ascending. Okay, nice. That's good to know. Yeah. Like that. These can go. And we activate these. So. Bam. Because we only need one for each, more now. So we can just remove these again. Nice. Place these in the correct spots. That also saves on redstone links for when you build a ship like this in survival. Which is also good. And replace redstone link there. Okay, we need to add more right here. There we go. Firing them up. Then that what it looks like. Let's actually return with shaders. This will looks like with shaders. And now we deactivate all of them. We can go down. Bam. So what we do now is we go over to where we have our control center. Place down our redstone link with the burner there. And we can now activate the burner from here. And let's say hello to all the people real quick. So next, what I want to add are some propellers, which most of the functionality of those will be in the bottom area. Down there. That's why we have a trapdoor in the back here, so that we can access it, but we don't need to access it most of the time. So, one of the things I'm going to set up with propellers right now is we're going to set up we're going to be using andesite propellers inside here for the steering of the ship. And then we go to normal create for the encased chain drives, gear shifts, creative motor, gearbox, and clutch. We go in front here, remove these, added a encased chain drive on each side. Okay, next we're gonna add a clutch, 2 gearboxes. Actually, we do need a shaft. Like that. No, wait, not a clutch. Right there. Creative motor. You can also use a normal motor, creative mods power setup. Let's have a look outside now. By adding propellers. So that one is pushing that way. And this one is also pushing that way. So we can just deactivate those. We can reverse that motion like so. So now this side is pushed towards that side, so we will be moving that way. This one is moving that, pushed towards that side, so we'll be moving that way. And actually, just to be sure, we're gonna add 2 more outside in a bit. Good. Then the next thing we're gonna set up in here for that one, we need just a block right there, block right here, and some redstone. Specifically, a redstone torch. That way we can make a gate by adding on to that a redstone link in the back. A clean redstone link to be precise. Like so. We're going to make those receiving modes, redstone links, and we're going to set up a color in there. So we're going to grab red. We're going to grab some concrete. We're going to grab a red concrete, cyan concrete. So red is going to be for this side. So if we want to go towards that side, so it's gonna be red. And this one's gonna be... Oh, actually, let's actually make it so that we can reuse the colors. So both are going to have andesite propellers, and then blue, red, like so. So red side, we move to that side. Blue, we move to that side. Cyan, I mean. So what we do now is we go to our linked typewriter, shift right click onto it, and start setting up here. So A is on the left side, so we want to go left. So we put cyan concrete in there, and that. We do the opposite over here. Bam. Check. Oh, so did I put them in the receiving mode? I did do that, right? No, I did not. That is very important. Oh, no, I did. I did. Okay, good. So, now, if I quickly add in the other two of these out here. And if I were to sit here, I can now press the left button. Oh, no, I did it the wrong way, but the principle is the same. I can press A, and I can press D to decide which ones go on and which direction it goes in. Though I did it incorrectly in terms of the color coding, so I'm going to reset that, but I'm not going to reset it inside of the... Yeah, we're just going to switch down here, that's quicker. Damn. Okay, another thing we need to do. We need to set up a propulsion system that's going to propel us forwards. Because we've got up, we've got sideways, now we need forwards. For that, we'll break a hole through here. In case the chain drives up here. And we'll just keep with andesite propellers. Because those are simple one block propellers. Alright. And actually we're going to double up on them. Right here. Like so. Good. Actually, what do I do? I do it like that. Got a gear shift. We add... oh, yeah. No, we add a gear shift over here. So that we can set up another gate. Which will be for reversing the direction we'll be going into. And then we also add in a clutch. With a similar setup. Though I think... Wait, let me quickly go and test something. See if that works. So we've got a gear shift. And we've got a clutch. Actually, we can just place it like that. We have blocks here to place the redstone torch on. Both sides are now stuck. Okay, for both sides we're gonna add a motor. And then we, in case chain drive this one together, add a propeller onto here. So now it's removing, that's correct. So if I were to quickly grab redstone links and set this up, 2 redstone links here, so 2 redstone links here, like so. No wait, like so. Save mode, all of them. Hey, Zeus, Michelle, Ballerina, thank you for following me. Hello, welcome to the live stream, and thank you for following. So, okay. we place this one right there, this one right there. Oh, placed that wrong. Okay. So, no, the clutch is still on. So that moves that way. But if I then... Okay. Okay, yeah, no, that breaks the clutch. Okay. Yeah, that breaks the clutch. But... no, wait, I can then just have a clutch here and a gearbox over here. Right? No. And then no gearbox over here. Yes, okay. So then this one should be there. Okay. Clutch is active. Clutch is active. I've deactivated the clutch, and now it goes the other way. Okay, this is a system. This is a good system that I can use. Okay, yeah. I had to quickly test that to see if that would work, and it works. So, and also I think I might change this setup a little bit. So we don't need a gear shift, we just need clutches and gearboxes. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna grab clutch, bam, gearbox, clutch, shafts. Okay, that there. No, wait. That there. That there. We add that. We add that. And then we add in. Because that was one of the problems I was having with me. With that other airship I showed off a little bit earlier in the stream. For reverse, I had to press W and S at the same time. So, that's not good. Okay. Actually, let's use color coding again, but not these two colors. Because the andesite propeller will be the main block. So, concretes. I'm gonna use orange and yellow. Orange. Yellow. That's. So, now. First of all, let's increase the amount of propellers we have here. Bam. Second of all, let's see. Oh, of course, it needs to be with an empty hand. Okay, W. We press a andesite propeller and that in there. And then we do the same for... Oh, that both have yellow concrete in there now. Orange. Okay, so now, if we sit here, go use this contraption. So if we press W, we would move forward. And if we press S, nothing happens. Why? Why does nothing happen when I press S? Because it should. Alright? Yeah, this should work. Or is this not... Oh, it is in receiving mode. Both of them are in receiving mode. So I don't know why it isn't working. Let's try it again. Yeah, S is not working. W is. Or did I do S wrong? I shouldn't, no. Oh, no, wait, I know. I don't think I put a propeller in The other one. Oh, I did. Oh, that's yellow. This is orange. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't have a motor. That's why. It didn't have power. That's why. So now it should have power and should be working. There we go. S and W. So we can move forward and backwards. Nice. So that should mean we have all the range of motion that we need. Also, this sound is just amazing. Okay. Let's see. I believe I still have the contraption frozen. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's check this again. Okay. Drag the gravity center of gravity is perfectly in the middle here. Good. Let's go. Are we going up? Yes, we are going up. Good. Okay, bam. Very quick ascent to the ship stack around, yeah, around 300 blocks. And now we are controlling the airship and we're flying forward. So, let's see. Yeah, okay, yeah, the side propellers are working, good. We are rotating. Look at that, we are flying, ladies and gentlemen. We have achieved flight. We have achieved flight. Let's put that shaders back on. So now if we want to descend, we don't have a nice system for it really. We just need to flick that lever and we'll slowly descend downwards. We can still fly a little bit forwards. And we'll slowly but surely get down towards the ground. And we didn't fly that far, but also we didn't fly that long. So that's airship. We built an airship. Yes. Now though, there are some more stuff we can build with Create Aeronautics. One of the things I have experimented with in the past of my in my own time was the, let's see, where is it? Magnets. No, redstone magnet, which is very cool. It's this block here, and actually you can use this to make a bullet train, which is very cool. And secondly, we have the stuff in here to build cars with create simulators off-road. Which actually, that setting up cars isn't that hard. So give me a moment. I'll grab the stuff for the cars. I basically already have basically most of it, like so. Yes, okay, we've got most of it that we need. So first, the body, and we need it to be a physics object. So we need the physics assembler again. I mean, physics assembler. Construct. Oh, it is a physics assembler. Bam. Let's grab that staff again. Let's carry this up a little bit. Bam. Let's build out the chassis of the car. Like so. Add in the wheel mounts. Add on the wheels. And that already brings us like 70% of the way there. What we need to do now is to supply power to the back wheels. To at least to some of the wheels, actually. Not in particular the back wheels, but it's realistic to have the back wheel be powered. Oh, I should not have done that. But actually, that gives me a good excuse to show off a little bit in something in a little bit. Let's do it through there. Let's do it actually through there, and we're going to add the clutch onto that in a bit. Because if we quickly go and grab a slime ball and select this end and select that, no, select this end and select that end out of range. Okay. Let's move this up a little bit. So if we select this end and this end, still out of range. What the fuck? Okay. If we select these two ends, bam, they reassemble like that. And bam. Also, we can crank up the suspension on these wheels to max. So, what we're going to be doing, we're going to set up, we're going to grab the clutch and set up a similar system to this. Well, you might ask, because we need to, you want to control if your car is moving or not, right? So, and yes, I destroyed that again, I know. Oh, yeah. That's not what I wanted to happen. Okay, clutch. Oh, and actually we don't need the redstone torch, we just need the redstone link here. And we need to put that to receiving mode, and then set up the selection of it being connected to the wheel mounts. And I think that's, yeah, that's good. Okay, yeah. Let's see, bam, good. Good. Okay, that's out of range. Move it a little bit closer. That's attached again. And we made the car a little bit longer as well. So now we can control if the car is on or off. Though actually, yeah, let's do this for now, so that we still have this assembled. And let's actually activate that clutch for now. That might be handy. Wheel mounts, there we go. Red spots. Bam. Oh, okay, I did not expect that. Okay, we're gonna grab the shaft. Connect up to there, connect up to there. Actually, one of these two wheels, fuck, needs one of these. Okay, let's grab this. Rotate it. Wait, what was the Alt Control WD ASD? Wait, there was a way to rotate it. Alt arrow keys, no. Control Alt WASD, no. I don't remember. Okay, what we're doing instead then is like that. Good. It's back together for the most part. I need to rotate it though. Okay, bam. So now, if I deactivate that, it is rolling. but it's rolling the wrong way. Okay. So... Okay. Actually, I do want it to be able to be reversible. Though, no, that doesn't matter too much. Oops. Thankfully, we caught it. Oh, I threw it. Okay, let's reactivate the clutch. Bam. Oh, fuck. Oh, I keep messing up. Okay. Let's remove that for now. Let's set up a seat. And a linked typewriter. Just move that backwards because we'll put the clutch right there. Bam. So they can sit here, activate that, and that's good. Then what we'll do, we're going to add these onto here. We're gonna grab our color coding blocks, which are indeed going to be concrete again. Red concrete and light blue concrete. So this is gonna be red. And this is gonna be red. And these two here are gonna be blue. And let's see. If we... Oh! Yeah, we copied over everything. Ah. Okay. A is gonna be... Where's my wheel mount? There we go. Okay, A. Wheel mount, red. Let's check. Which... Oh, those aren't in receive mode. Okay, yeah, these are now in receive mode. So, if I go back here, view mount, A. Hey, that's perfect. First try. Nice. So, that sets up steering. Oh, no, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. This one needs to be blue. This one needs to be red then. Yes, good. So now, if I grab this, go in F5, click it, and why can't I switch item? There we go. We've got a actually rideable car. Goes at high speeds. And can go over bumps and such. Which is actually faster than the airship that we built, but it's okay. Oh, that is something to try out though. See if I can attach something like this onto an airship. That would be good. Gives us a lot of portability. So, yeah. That is the other side of Create Aeronautics main mod. Sophisticated. Oh. Oh, oh. Whoops. Whoops. Well, on that note, I think this might be a good place to end today's stream. It's almost 11 o'clock in the evening here, so yeah, I'm gonna be ending this stream. If y'all enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe, follow me, stick around channels, and I'll see you guys next time.